All right, vision is seeing things beyond your natural eye. It's an image of a product or a service or a promise. It's a thought form, and the thought forms are ideals, imaginations, dreams, intentions, beliefs, or just simply a thought. Society taught us to graduate, get a job, become successful. But how often do we constantly keep starting over, trying to find that ideal career? In reality, we graduate, we move along a zigzag path, and eventually we find a career path. At the time of my recording, based on my research, I came to the conclusion that out of every 100 American, 87% will graduate from high school. 62% of that 87% will complete a bachelor's degree in 6 years, not four. This leaves 47% of Americans having at least a bachelor's degree, and 53% of Americans have an alternate journey. Stat shows that 65% of Americans live check to check, meaning some Americans will have a bachelor's degree and are struggling as well. So that means 18% of Americans are achieving success in terms of stability, freedom, and purpose, while the other 82% of America follow the path that is caught up in misaligned or survival mode. For the 82% that's still out there is hope. Write down what you want your life to be. Habakkuk 2:3 says, and I'm going to paraphrase it, God said, write down the vision and make it plain, meaning make it clear. So whoever sees it can do it. The vision may take a while, it may take some time to do, simply because it's a description of a finished product or a promise that you did. So be patient. It surely will come to pass. This is a pattern how God operates. It's called the law of reversibility. This is why he says, I am the beginning and the end. So God works backwards. He has a vision or an ideal of what he wants, which is the image of a finished product or a promise that he created or made. He created the process and systems needed to create the vision, which is what we call the journey. Then he gets them and put them in order. Now he starts the creation, which is the beginning. Just by doing this simple task, and incorporating it into your life, you're now building character, you're building trustworthiness, and you're building maturity. This is how God can say, before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. Before you was born, I set you apart, meaning everyone has an assignment. For it is he who gives you the ability to produce wealth. Ability means the talent, the skills to do something. He speaks in many voices. And the many voices that God talks in is it's like when you read the Bible can read you. Inner voices, which is basically thoughts that you have that goes through your head. Visions and revelations, the imaginations, the dreams that you may have, or the when you have the aha moment. Emotions and spirits. Basically, emotions is going to be basically played up. God will stir up certain situations or circumstances that would catch your emotions, especially when you see things and you start to get emotional about it. That's one way that God can talk to you, and also through people. Proverbs 3:5 says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not to your own understanding, and in all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." By having a vision of how you want your life to be, write it down. Write out how you want to dress, how this person's supposed to look, how you dress, how do this person eat, what type of food that this person eat, how much money do this person make, how much money do this person have in the bank account. Be specific. Don't worry about if you can achieve it. The sky's the limit. Just do it. Write it down. There's nothing that can stop you. So be in that mindset when you do it, because as you're doing it, it converts your mind. Your mind shifts. Now you're going to start feeling like you are that person as you writing down that list. And all you have to do is make the initiative to get started. Don't worry about the how, worry about the why. God is going to do the how, because if you already know what God is going to do and how he's going to do it, God cannot perform. God work in mysterious ways. So in order for God to present a miracle, it's best for you to be in the unknown. Don't worry about how it's going to work out and how it's going to happen. Just get started on it create the processes, the systems, whatever it takes, create your journey. This is what I have to do, and put it in order so you know what you need to do. Then get started. This is what the 18% is doing. So when challenges arise, think from that person that you wrote down on that piece of paper. Think from their mindset. How will he or she handle this situation? Control your emotions. Your emotions will cause you to lose your blessings every single time. When you do it from that perspective, you're not leaning to your own understanding, meaning you're not going back thinking from it from the way that you have been doing it. You just shifted your mindset. So now when situations arise, you coming from that perspective of the way that you wrote down. Like I said, when you write it down, you're gonna get your mind is gonna kind of flip over where it switches. You're gonna feel like you are that person, and you as you writing down all the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you want to be, the type of person that you want to be in life. So when you do it, you think from that perspective from here on out. Every challenge that comes your way, everything that you do, you want to make sure you're doing it from that mindset. First thing you do is always make sure that you seek God first in everything that you do before you execute. Commit to the Lord in whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. So everything that you wrote down, it will come true. Habakkuk 2:3. God don't his word don't come back void. God don't lie. So if he's telling you to do this, follow the principles that he's telling you, and it will surely come to pass. This is what we call self-fulfillment. We're playing the game of pursuit of happiness. You're doing what makes you happy. There is no right or wrong way of doing anything. Just do what makes you happy, what makes sense to you. And this is what you call success. Success is the accomplishment of an assignment or purpose. It's not Success is not comparing yourself to other people. It's not the amount of money that you have. It's not the clothes that you're wearing. Success is just accomplishing a goal that you have set for yourself. Compare yourself to the last accomplishment that you last have. That's what success is. So here's the success formula: vision plus planning plus mini goals plus action equals success.